Hey y'all, hey 704. Alright, so for this part of our video lesson, excuse me while I get this piece of chart paper for y'all. Hold on. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. Okay, now let me know if you guys can see this. It should read, Alisa. Let me see if I can, hold on. All right, Alisa, she is a free black woman who works for Matilda's family coffee house. Matilda and Alisa are like best friends because other white people, because unlike other white people, I'll write that in, Matilda treats Alisa like an equal. All right, so for your assignment for this part of our lesson, there we go. I asked you guys to get my laptop. You guys, working from home is so interesting because if y'all could see how my cat is sprawled out on my chart paper, trying to mess with my markers, you would be laughing. All right, so 704, for this part of your assignment, we're doing more character analysis, and I asked you guys to give me a quick and brief and short description of a couple of characters. And so you'll see this on your assignment. I asked you guys to write me a short description for the characters I have over here. The example I started with was Alisa, and then I put down Polly, Nathaniel, Lucille, Maddie's mom, and I think that's all. Yeah. Did I add one more? Yeah, that was it. And then later on, I have you guys writing a more detailed description. So use this video as the we do part, the I do and the we do, and the actual assignment is the you do part. So again, I asked you guys to give me a short and brief description for the characters that I provide. So for Alisa, as you'll see on your assignment, I put Alisa as a free black woman. Actually, I wrote this wrong. Hold on. Is a free black woman who works at Matilda's family coffee house. And in here, when you see what I put, the beginning part is she's a free black woman who works for Matilda's family coffee house, right? That's just a very brief description. I don't tell you much about who she really is. Just she's a free black woman. She works at Matilda's coffee house. So you understand what her function is. You get who her character is, right? That's a brief description. That's all I need you guys to do. All this other stuff, I don't need. So when you're doing the assignment, don't give me a full paragraph on the person and what they're going through. I don't want that just yet. Just give me a very, very, very brief description. No more than one sentence. And I write it in there. I put no more. Do not give me more than one sentence. All right. The next part, I asked for a more detailed description. Now, the more detailed description that I want is a description that's talking about not just who the character is, but what the character feels. What are they thinking? What are they going through? What other characters have they interacted with so far in the book that helps us understand more about that character's personality, right? So the last question that I asked you about giving me a more detailed description, that is where I want you to really dive in, right? And I only asked for one character. So I'm only going to ask for one character that you're going to pick that you started writing brief descriptions for. You're going to take that one character and you're going to give me about a paragraph explaining who that person is and what they're going through, and give me more depth. So for this one, this is an example. Now I've also could have written just a little bit more, but this works, especially for right now since we've just started kind of getting into the book. We haven't, even hit the halfway point yet. So I put, not only is Alisa a free black woman who works for Matilda's family's coffee house. But also, let me get my marker, because I have to make a change. I also put Matilda and Elisa are like best friends because, let me get a red marker so you guys see the correction, or a black one. We got a black one. No, it should be red. It's the opposite. I forgot a word, you guys. Because unlike other white people, Matilda treats Elisa like an equal. Now, because I messed up, I'm going to read that back to y'all. My apologies. Elisa, she is a free black woman who works for Matilda's family coffee house. Matilda and Elisa are like best friends because unlike other white people, Matilda treats Elisa like an equal. Now, you guys, the reason why I added that other piece for her description is because I found that to be a very important piece. So during this time, we understand there's a lot of racism, right? So black people are not being looked at as the same. So for Elisa to be a free black woman, right? Although she's free, racism has not gone away, right? People still have their biases. People still have their strong, ill, negative feelings. And so that doesn't go away just because she's free. And so it's an important piece for us to know that Elisa finds Matilda to be a very close friend of hers, somebody she can talk to and confide in, and feel like she's not being judged or looked down upon because of her complexion, because of her skin, and because of her race. So for me, I thought that I had to add that in for a more detailed description. So she's not just a free black woman who works at the coffee house, but she's a woman who understands that there's a lot of biases in society, and she appreciates that relationship that she has with our other character, main character protagonist, Matilda, or Maddie. So that's why I added that piece. So that's what you guys should be doing. You should be listening to the audio, getting the readings, and then saying to yourself, well, who is this character? What feelings do they have? Who are they interacting with in the book? So that's what I want you guys to do, okay? And if you get confused, come back to this video or message me, okay? Peace.